Today I'm teaching you everything you need to know on how to become a Hive Bedwars pro. I'll go over the best strategies for each game mode, the fastest ways to level up, and I'll show some uncut Bedwars gameplay where I explain all of my game sense live. But before we start, please subscribe since I'll make a video on high level Bedwars tips very soon, which you do not want to miss. Now before we even get into a game, there are some important things you should do if you want to level up fast. Every season, the Hive adds new seasonal challenges, which you can find on the right of the hub, or with this command in game. These challenges give 500 XP upon completing them, making them basically free XP, as you'll be completing these challenges whilst you're just normally playing. Every single day, there are also 3 daily challenges worth 100 XP. Whilst you might not see instant results from these, doing them daily will boost your level a lot over time. Additionally, if you have some money to spare, you can also buy the season ticket, which will give you more challenges to complete for XP and exclusive cosmetics. Besides that, you get the most XP for winning games, whilst final kills and beds also contribute quite a decent amount of XP, and kills are like, they're basically worthless, bro. Get those away from me. This is why solos is the best for getting levels, since there are 7 beds and 7 final kills for you to get, which by far has the highest XP potential. However, if you have a full party of good players, squads is also very good for XP, since the games are a lot quicker with a full team compared to solo games. Starting off with solos. This is my main game mode and the one I am most experienced in by far. Before the game starts, you should always vote for a map that suits your playstyle. Maps like Arrow, Mushroom, and Enchantment are good if you're confident in your PvP and ability to win the games quickly, whilst bigger maps like Lighthouse and Arcane are better for a more laid-back playstyle. As soon as the game starts, you want to buy blocks and bridge over to the diamond generator. If your opponent is already there, fight them and break their bed. However, if you aren't confident in your PvP, prioritize getting the 2 diamonds back to your base, and put down a concrete bed defense so your bed is protected. If your first rush doesn't rush you straight away, upgrade your generator so you can get iron armor as fast as possible. After this is done, just continue rushing your first rush with a sword until they're eliminated from the game, and upgrade your generator to at least level 2 if you haven't done so already, since a level 2 generator gives you gold. However, make sure not to spend any of this gold and put all of your resources in an ender chest until you can buy yourself iron armor for 28 gold. After your first rush is gone, it's time to go to the middle. If you can buy any armor before going over there, then definitely do it. If you can't, make sure to have at least a sword and some blocks so you can defend yourself in case someone else rushes middle as well. Then get 1 full round of the middle and collect as many emeralds as you can get. If you only have 4 emeralds, wait for another round to spawn. However, if you have 8 or more, go back to your base. Now with these emeralds, it's important to buy mobility items. This season, it's the jetpack, but a pearl also works completely fine. These are just to get out of any sort of weird situations you might find yourself in. If you have enough emeralds left over, you can also buy yourself a diamond sword, since it does a lot of damage in the early game. At this point, you should have iron armor, a mobility item, a pickaxe, enough blocks, and potentially a diamond sword. With all of this stuff, you are now ready to rush all of the other players left over in the game. If you're very confident, you can rush via the sides, but if you want to stack up a little more during the game, then rush via the middle, since you'll collect diamonds and emeralds as you're rushing. Due to the gear advantage, you should be able to win most games this way. However, if there is a good player in the game, try to outgear them by getting diamond armor or using poison potions, and focus on eliminating them from the game first, since they are your biggest threat. Now for duos, it's very similar to solos. You take out your first rush and rush to middle to get better gear. However, armor is a must in duos, since you'll be dealing with multiple people at once. For this reason, rushing a max level generator is very helpful, since it helps both you and your teammate gear up quickly. If you're both geared up, it should be easy to win, since most people in duos are a lot less experienced than solo players. Choosing how you rush depends on the skill level of your team. If you're both confident in PvP, you can each choose a side and rush that way to get a quick win. If you aren't as confident in your PvP, you can rush bases together to ensure you get the win. Squads can be a great way for getting fast wins if you have a full party going. Since there are 2 generators, 2 of your teammates should be on the generators as soon as the game starts. Once the first two people can buy blocks, let them bridge to the diamond generator, or to both diamond generators depending on the map. Afterwards, let the other two players buy blocks and rush middle, since getting your generator upgraded as fast as possible is a must-have in squads, since you'll be facing a lot of sweats and good players in this game mode, and outgearing them is one of the easiest ways to get the win. After your generators are upgraded, you can start attacking the other teams, and slowly get the entire team kitted out in basic armor as the game goes on. I'd also suggest buying the Strike It Lucky team upgrade in squads. Since you have two generators, this will pay off really well, allowing your team to get full diamond at your own base if the game takes too long. Chances are though that you'll get rushed from the start by a party of sweats. If this is the case, go for their team straight away, whilst maxing out your generator and gearing up further until you take them out. And finally, there is Bedwars Megas and Cosmic Clash. Whilst these games work completely differently, the strategy remains relatively the same. You should only play these games if you are in a full party, since playing these games as a solo means you're guaranteed to lose. Your main goal is just to rush the other teams in the game, whilst making sure your generators stay upgraded and your entire team can get some basic armor and weapons. Whilst in Megas, it's clear who to rush, Cosmic Clash is a little bit different. Overall, I would suggest taking out the most aggressive team first in Cosmic Clash, since if your core breaks, the entire team instantly dies. And now that you know the best ways to level up and how to win most games, I'll be playing some uncut Bedwars games whilst explaining my thought process for every decision, so you can see my game sense in real time. Alright, and we are on Mushroom, and as you can see, Saibi is in the game, who is not actually terrible looking at his stats. Let's see who our first rush is first of all. Oh, it's him. Alright, that's absolutely perfect for the video. I'm going to be able to show you how to deal with someone that isn't fully incompetent as your first rush. Firstly, buy blocks, obviously. Now, we're going to go over to the diamond generator. However, we're going to do it in a bit of a different way. As you can see, I bridged up here, which will allow me to... Okay, well, I just kill him here, and that's probably going to be the end of it. Gonna do this, I'm gonna grab his generator, and now he's gonna try and go for my bed. However, he can't do that. He's gonna turn around. Alright, he can kill me, doesn't matter. He can't go for my bed because I blocked off my spawn. And yeah, I voided his entire generator, so we should now just have free reign to kill him here. I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself 2 swords. And with these 2 swords, I am gonna be able to kill him, because even if he kills me here and gets my bed, I just have a sword chested. However, that doesn't matter because I just kill him here straight away. I'm gonna need to go back to his base to buy myself blocks because I can't go back to my own base either, but, you know, it's fine. Alright, so yeah, that is pretty much how you take out a person that's, like, not terrible at the game. If I wouldn't have won that first fight, it would have taken a little bit longer, but just bridging up like this makes it so they can never actually get your bed, which just puts you in such a great position. And as I said in the tutorial as well, just continue rushing your first rush with a sword and you'll eventually kill them if you have gone on their bed already. And if you haven't gone on their bed, just focus on like upgrading your generator and just continue rushing them with a sword as well, because eventually you will just kill them. Yeah, we're in middle now though, and we can just run around and collect all of the emerald generators. I think if no one else contests them, we are gonna get 12, which is the perfect amount for me. 11 or 12, same thing, doesn't matter. I can buy myself a diamond sword and a jetpack, and from there on out, we can pretty much just win the game super easily. We're actually back at the perfect time, so we can grab 1 more emerald, which will allow us to get 13, and that means we can buy ourselves an ender pearl or a diamond pickaxe, which is honestly kind of up to you on what you want to do. Diamond sword, jetpack. I'm gonna go for a pickaxe because I want to save my diamonds for a bow later on in the game. I almost have enough for full iron. I do have enough now. And yeah, this is pretty much just the win for me. As I said in the tutorial as well, like as soon as you have this loadout of a diamond sword, a pickaxe, a movement item in the jetpack, obviously, iron armor, and a good amount of blocks, you just win every single game. I am going to win this game with absolute ease. I don't think no one is even going to be able to get close to killing me simply because they haven't gone to middle yet, and I completely outgear them. Just like this little piggy over here. Mr. Piggy. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna get the kill, am I? Nope. Alright, fantastic, bro. Thank you, Hive. Alright, these two guys haven't taken each other out yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the deed myself here. Hello, friends. You have better armor, so I'm gonna focus you. I completely broke your ankles. You had no clue where I went. I'm gonna break your bed, and that's pretty much gonna be it for you. All right. I have no clue what that guy was up to. The red guy is just completely running away from his own base, and the other guy got my bed. Wow. Way to ruin the fun. Way to ruin the fun. That guy has 2016 in his name. That's crazy. That dude is 9 years younger than me. Let that sink in, bro. That dude is genuinely 9 years old, and he just got my bed in Minecraft Bed Wars. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and kill this dude. If he would stop running. All right, and you can't continue running here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this 9-year-old actually has a diamond sword, which I did not expect whatsoever. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not expect this guy to have a diamond sword. He's rushing towards me, so honestly, I'm just gonna go back to my own base. Is he gonna chase me? No, he isn't. All right. Yeah, I honestly would have just killed him there and just rushed his bed straight away. I would have stuck the fight if he had any other sword than diamond, but diamond swords are just a little bit scary, man. I don't know. He could have killed me there. Regeneration. We're gonna get our health back up really quickly here. As I said, I saved the diamonds so I can buy myself a bow and arrow. It's a play I like to do. If you're not good with the bow, you don't have to do it. As a Skywars player myself, I absolutely love using the bow to start combos and just kill people super easily. But if you're not as confident with it, you could also just focus on buying potions, since those are super overpowered as well. I prefer using regeneration potions over golden apples, just because they work so much better. So yeah, this guy has golden apples, as we can see. I knew he was going to do a fireball because he was standing awfully still, but yeah, this is going to be an easy kill for me. He's probably going to have a sword chested, so I kind of want to get his bed here and then just leave. Yeah, let's see. Does he have a sword chested? No, but he had resources to get a sword chested, so that's basically the same thing. Sir, I'm gonna leave you to it now. Are you gonna chase me? Why would you ever do that, bro? Oh my god, and you're dead. Alright, well, that's a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Alright, we are into the next game on Castle, and we are up against this guy who doesn't look too competent. Let's see what his name is. Pearl, lol. He is missing data, so that's a brand new account. Honestly, brand new accounts are kind of scary, because sometimes they're just blatant cheaters. This guy, however, doesn't feel like a blatant cheater to me. He has no clue what's going on. Oh, didn't get the diamond there. Yeah, he still hasn't rushed me, so I'm just gonna upgrade my generator, go back to the diamond generator in case he decides to go over there. This guy hasn't moved off of his generator once. All right, just drop me a second diamond. Perfect. And now I'm gonna be able to grab myself some concrete here, and yeah, that's just pretty much instantly gonna win me the game. Let's flip and go here. Sir, it's time for you to go, because I kind of want to go over to middle, but I have to kill you first. There's no way you kill me? Oh my days, he got the first hit. Yeah, honestly, that will happen. You will just die to complete NPCs just simply because they get the first hit, which you can prevent by just not playing like a complete idiot. But obviously, I'm the one playing the game, so I'm obviously gonna die in a stupid way. All right, yeah, he can't kill us here though, because he didn't have a sword chested or anything, which is something you should do if you're up against someone who you think might be able to kill you, just simply because you're always going to be able to protect yourself even if they get your bed. All right, we're now in middle, and there's another guy coming over here. As I said, I used the blocks and the sword here just to kill him. There's another guy coming. Oh my. Hopefully he rushes me the correct way. Perfect. Okay, he's going after me. Probably, right? Oh no, he's camping in middle. Okay, I honestly thought he was chasing me, which would have been perfect for me to go up the stairs basically, but he didn't actually do that. Did the blue guy also? Okay, no. For a second I thought the blue guy was also chasing me, but he wasn't. All right, we have 12 emeralds now, so that means we can buy ourselves a jetpack and a sword once again. All right, we need one more gold, and then we can buy ourselves iron armor, buy ourselves an iron pickaxe, since we can't save the diamonds this time because we don't have enough emeralds to buy a diamond pickaxe. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. We just gotta start rushing to the side here and just take out everyone. I'm personally a side rusher or a middle rusher depending on the map. Just do what feels best for you. If you're a lot less confident in PvP, you can rush via middle, so you can always just get more emeralds. I'm gonna buy myself a bow here though, because as I said before, I love that thing. So yeah, that should pretty much be it for this game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It should be easy as that. Okay, wait. I saw the magenta guy go up here. Yeah. So yeah, always pay attention to your surroundings. He blocked me off. No, we're not doing that, buddy. You're dead. That blue guy is right over there. For a second. Oh my god, bro. I thought I had the jetpack on there. I almost killed myself, but I didn't. I could save myself, and I was able to get the kill there perfectly. Alright, and finally, I'm going to be showing you guys a pretty sweaty game here. We are up against the Prestige 1 level 40 here with an 8 FKDR and a 65% win rate. Those stats are slightly worse than mine, but he has won like double the amount of games I have. So this guy is very good at the game. As I said before, we're going to be bridging up to start off the game here, just so we can, you know, not get our bed taken away straight away. So yeah, we are just going to do this, and now we just have to kill him here. I honestly do not have too much faith against this guy in PvP, simply because he has a pretty sweaty skin, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yep, he instantly cooks my that doesn't matter though, because as I said, I bridged upwards, so we have a little bit of time here. I can now go ahead and buy a sword, and in this situation, it's gonna be pretty hard for him to actually, like, come back here. Okay, I thought he was gonna try and block me off. Okay. And I killed him here. I can do this, and now I can just go ahead and... Okay, I killed him. Oh my god, I don't know... Oh wait, the iron went into my inventory. For a second, I thought I just didn't pick up the iron. I was like, wait, what happened? But I got him there. That's one guy gone. However, as you can see, there's another guy in the game. Is a level 50, which honestly isn't that scary, but like he probably knows a little bit of what he's doing. So we gotta watch out for him. We did take out our first rush here though, who was way better than me at PvP, but simply because I played well there and managed to play in a way where he couldn't get my bed. I was able to kill him. All right, we are in middle. We can grab ourselves all of the emeralds. Luckily, I want to get out of middle pretty quickly here because I feel like the other level 50 is going to rush me, so I'm building some head hitters for myself, just so, you know, I can get out of here straight away. Alright, that dude is on Aqua Team, which is right next to me. I'm not going to lie. So it's kind of scary. Wait, is it next to me? Oh, no, wait. I completely thought it was that way. I'm a complete noob. Oh, wait, he is over there. Where did all of my emeralds... Okay, well... I don't know what happened in middle, but for some reason, I don't have all the emeralds. I wasn't paying attention in the game. Shouldn't matter too much, though. I'm gonna buy myself pearls instead, iron armor, and yeah, this guy is not gonna be able to kill me. Wait, this is yellow. This isn't even the sweaty dude. Okay, well, I don't really care about yellow, so I'm just gonna go back to middle straight away. Yellow can do whatever. I want to take out that aqua guy straight away, though. Every generator has 0, so where did all of my M's go, then? Oh, I see where all of my M's went. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, this guy is gonna be a little bit of a weird, like, little loser, and he's just gonna go over and break my bed. However, I have pearls, and yeah, he's not gonna make that. Alright, as I said, what's it called? Movement items, absolutely overpowered, way too overpowered, honestly. He does have a jetpack, though, which I don't like, because him having a jetpack basically means that he's just gonna continually rush my base. Yeah, just like right here. Honestly, let's do a bed trade, bro. Let's do a bet trade, because, yeah, he's just gonna continually, like, I have no way to defend my bet in this situation, so I'm just gonna let him get mine, and then I'm gonna get his right here. Boom. Alright, let's go. Alright, yeah, and as expected, he got mine. Now it's gonna be time for me to go to middle. I'm kind of hoping he just engages in a fight, because I have a diamond sword, and I do just win. If he doesn't engage in a fight, I'm still gonna win, because I can grab these emeralds and buy myself a jetpack. So yeah, at that point, I have the better sword, so I can kill him easier, and I also have the jetpack, so I can just chase him down. Oh, he's a yellow base. Interesting play from him. I thought he would have just, like, stacked up a little more on my generator, but I guess he is trying to get a bunch of XP or something. Honestly, no clue. Okay, yellow is going to my base for some reason. Yellow, I don't know why you're doing this, bro. I have better things to worry about than you trying to, like, kill me or whatever that dude was trying to do. All right, this is perfect. We have everything we need. I just gotta chase down that other dude, and that should be a pretty easy win here. All right, he got magenta. I know where he's at, so we're just gonna go over there. All right, he's gonna bridge that way, and he's gonna think that I don't have a jetpack, probably. Oh my god, bro, I almost killed myself there. I don't know if you could hear by my my keyboard mashing, but I was absolutely bricking it there, bro. I thought I was dead for sure. Okay, this guy is just gonna run away from me for like 10 minutes. Oh my days, bro. This guy actually plays so annoying, and it's kind of working, bro. I'm getting a little bit rage bait by it, but it's fine. I'm gonna buy myself another You know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna quickly collect all of the emeralds because I should have enough to buy myself a jetpack and a regeneration upgrade. As soon as I have that, I should have the advantage because he is gonna buy a diamond sword, I'm assuming. And yeah, him having a diamond sword is just kind of scary. I'm gonna buy the potion table, buy myself regeneration, as I said before. Buy myself regeneration here. And yeah, this fucking jetpack! Oh my god, bro, I'm actually, like, I didn't even double tap my spacebar. Why did it launch me forward so far, bro? I should not have the jetpack on. It's like a death wish if I put it on. I have enough healing items now. I have no clue what this guy is doing, though. Like, where did he even go? Is he back at his... He bought full diamond? Okay, yeah, I know what kind of player I'm dealing with. This guy is not confident in his PvP whatsoever, so he's gonna try and outgear me. With that being said, I'm just gonna, you know, get full diamond as well. Alright. And I'm just gonna run away here. I'm just basically running away until I can buy myself full diamond. Okay, and my jetpack broke. Like, what? Oh my god, bro. Why does he... Oh, wait. Wait, he can't use his jetpack because it's about to break. Okay. Okay, and I'm running away from him again. He's gonna use his jetpack, which isn't gonna matter because I can buy myself diamond armor as well. Let's see who wins the fight now, and it's still gonna be him. Okay, and he's running away. Honestly, I was kind of scared there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I almost screwed that up. I broke my fucking jetpack again because for some reason that thing is just absolutely cooking me every time I try to use it. I know what kind of player he is though, so I mean that's not a good thing. He tried outgearing me. Luckily we have fair gear now, but he's probably gonna go ahead and buy himself potions. I think that's what I'm gonna do as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, let's upgrade that first of all, and then I'm gonna buy myself this. Alright, and now I have to go over to middle just so I can get myself a jetpack here. Or, well, yeah, I need a jetpack and I need some other mobility items. Ideally, I'm just gonna buy myself Strike It Lucky. I'm not gonna lie to you, that will just win me the game. In that situation, you also saw that basically drinking that regeneration potion just kind of like won me that fight. Okay, he's still just... Where are you going? Hello? I'm behind you, buddy. Where are we going, buddy? I'm behind you. Okay, and he's a weirdo because he's spamming fireballs. Okay, no, it's fine. I honestly could not tell who was winning that fight. This guy loves spamming fireballs, which is just... I hate fireballs, but it is just sadly like the meta. Okay, I'm gonna buy Strike It Lucky so I can get emeralds at my base, and I'm gonna buy a fireball as well since he was using them himself. Honestly, I absolutely despise these kind of players. Like, we could have finished this game like immediately when we both had full iron, but yeah, he decides to basically run away the entire game whenever he gets low because I don't know, he wants to maintain that 60% win rate or something. All right, we're gonna buy regeneration. I have pretty solid stuff. Thing is, I just know he's gonna try and fireball me like 50 times. I have to stack up. Like, there's just, it's not like an if anymore. Like, I have to stack up here. Otherwise, I just instantly lose the game. All right, I'm gonna grab myself another poison potion, and I'm gonna just try my best at going to middle. Okay, so he's gone to middle as well. Yeah, just look at this guy play, bro. Look at this guy play. This cannot be a real player. Okay, I can already guarantee you what he's about to do. And he killed himself with a jetpack. Alright, that's pretty much how you win the game. You poison them, then you fireball them. Alright, so for these duos games, I'll obviously be playing with amazing. As you can see, for the start of the game, we're playing this quite normally, just like you would any other solos game. Amazing is on the generator, kind of waiting until he can get himself 5 iron, and then he's gonna start bridging over to the diamond generator. Now, just like solos, he's checking if the other team is rushing. Now, in this case, the other team is rushing, so he's fighting them off. I'm still waiting at base, and I'm going to get myself a sword here, or at least trying to. And Amazing is currently at their base trying to kill them, and I'm pretty sure he dies here. This gameplay was recorded quite a bit ago. But yeah, I can get the bed. I can quickly clean up the team here. That's basically like 101 what you're supposed to be doing. I collect their generator because they had 1 piece of iron in there still. I was kind of hoping for more. But we can bring back the diamonds to our base, start upgrading the generator. So yeah, right here I'm upgrading the generator, and I'm probably going to wait for a few blocks so I can buy concrete and wool. Put down a quick little bed defense, and then this is going to be the game where we both rush 2 separate sides. The next duos game I'll show you is where we both rush together. As I said in the tutorial part of the video, it kind of depends on how confident you are in PvP. Now, me and Amazing are quite good, so we have faith in ourselves that we are able to do, you know, 1v2 an entire team. I am going to go to middle here. I'm pretty sure Amazing needed a few blocks to get back. So yeah, so I finished a bridge for him here. It's very important to have communication with your teammate. I'm just letting him, you know, get the last few emeralds in the middle, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to make sure that I can rush my neighbors here. But before I go to the neighbors, I'm waiting for 1 more diamond so we can upgrade our generator to the max level. As I said, very important that both of us get armor in a duos game mode. So yeah, he upgrades, I upgrade, he upgrades again. We have a maxed out generator approximately like 2 minutes into the game. And yeah, even though I don't have armor, I already start rushing here because I'm confident I can take out this team since they don't have any bed or anything. There turns out to be a guy in this base who doesn't have a sword, so I just instantly kill him, get the final kill here. I chest the rest of the stuff, and I'm able to buy myself iron armor, which will probably allow me to take out a green team next. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the last magenta guy rushes back to his base. I can one-tap him, and now it's my turn to just like solo the entirety of the green team, whilst Amazing is going after blue team. I didn't actually have a pickaxe, so I had to buy one, which allowed the other guy to respawn and his teammate to go back from middle, but they don't have any sort of armor or gear, so I can easily kill them. I do allow them to pick up the sword twice, which is honestly my bad. I should have picked it up earlier. But yeah, I get the bed here, and I'm pretty sure I get both finals as well. Final number 1 should be right here, and yeah, I chase the other guy down just because I'm a greedy little goblin that loves stats. So yeah, this guy is basically dead here. Amazing gets blue team's bed, so now my only goal is just to meet up with Amazing and take out the final team. I buy myself a jetpack because neither of us have any movement left, and this will turn out to be a really good decision in the end of the game here, which we'll see very shortly since the game is quite close to ending. Let me know, by the way, if you guys want more videos like this. I could probably do an entire video where I just go over my games just like this in like a voiceover setting, and I just kind of take you through everything that's happening. Also, this guy buys a jetpack, and he basically like breaks it instantly, and knowing that he doesn't have a jetpack, I decide to chase him down and break my own jetpack in the process just to get the game over with quickly. Alright, so now we are in the second duos game, still with Amazing, and the goal for this game is just going to be to rush together. Anyway, as I was trying to say before the last game ended, if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, where I kind of just like go over my game sense, explain what I do, even though I'm not like the best ever Bedwars player, I'm still quite good, way above average, I would say. So if you guys want to see more of that, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to make more if you guys want more. So yeah, Amazing, you know, bridge, just like last game, basically exactly the same thing here. I collect 1 block, because Amazing doesn't have enough blocks to get back. I realize it's not going to be enough, but I do realize I can probably go to their base by this 1 block. This guy just walks off, which should allow me to get the bed here. Never mind, I'm the biggest NPC in the world. Okay, I should have gotten the bed there. Amazing is still stuck at the Diamond Island, so I need to rescue him here. I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy myself a sword and blocks. So yeah, Amazing's asking me here in VC if, you know, I can drop him a few blocks just so he can go back to our base with the diamonds. Whilst he's doing that, I'm going in. and I am going to try my best to get the bed. I make another stupid mistake and jump when I'm starting a fight. As you can see, I'm freaking out. But yeah, once again, we rushed the diamond generator. We got a defense down, even though I died twice in like the most stupid way ever. You know, we are still easily having the upper hand here in this first rush. I buy wood here because I desperately need blocks, and I'm kind of just annoyed that I haven't taken out our first rush yet, which is something I wouldn't recommend. You're probably better off just waiting for wool. I do get the bed here somehow. I have no clue how they didn't walk in front of me. Yeah, as I said before, strength in numbers, the both of us can easily take these two guys out. From here on out, our next goal is going to be to go to middle and basically max out our generator. And because I bought the wood, I basically have enough just to go to middle straight away. However, blue team is already getting the emeralds, so I'm going to chase them down to get the emeralds for myself. He tries to block me off. It works. I get to kill his teammate here. I get to kill him, and I have all of the emeralds, and I can return to our base. However, I am going to choose to grab one more round of emeralds just so I have enough to upgrade our generator and probably buy myself a diamond sword or anything else later down the line. And it's always just a good thing to not let your opponents get that many emeralds, since they're like probably the most overpowered thing in the game, especially in the early game. In the end game, the only thing you can really buy with them is ender pearls. Okay, I upgrade the generator to the max level. I chest the rest. I'm gonna save up here until I have iron armor, and then I'm gonna follow amazing and start rushing bases together. So I get the iron armor, I get some blocks, and I'm basically just following amazing. He's currently attacking a team, and I'm gonna, you know, assist him in doing that and probably take out the team here. The risk in doing this is that the both of us are on this side of the map. If a team from the other side of the map decides to take our bed, there's not much we can really do to like prevent it, so you are kind of leaving your bed at risk here. However, we don't have that much to fear. As you can see, these guys aren't very great. Amazing is gonna save up a little bit here for him to buy a pickaxe. He gets the bed here, and I basically chase the both of those guys down just to get the finals. And these two guys are actually going over to our base, but because I bridged up, they're not gonna be able to make it to our base. So I can kill the both of them here on the diamond island. Okay, apparently I didn't fully bridge upwards, but I still get him here since he didn't have any gear. I'm going to chest all of the gold that I still have, so amazing can take it out of the chest in another base, and he can grab himself full iron. This is one of the most overpowered things that ender chests allow you to do. You basically just get to like transport resources within a second if your teammate is at another base, so it's something that's super overpowered you should always be doing. And amazing is attacking blue team, so I'm currently meeting up with him just to assist him. He hasn't bought the iron yet. He goes down because of it here, but I'm able to grab the bed and probably eliminate the entire team if they would stop beating me up. Alright, I get the bed. That guy is on 1 HP, so I can just one-tap him. The other guy runs away, but he gets re-queued. And next up, I'm going to be rushing orange team, and amazing is following me to orange team in the background. He's basically just grabbing everything. Now, these two teams, I'm pretty sure were teaming. I played these games like 2 weeks ago, so I'm honestly not exactly sure, but the fact that they haven't taken each other out by this point in the game kind of suggests that they might be teaming. But yeah, I can kill that guy. I follow amazing to orange base, and we're just quickly going to take out these guys. I'm digging in whilst he is distracting, and I get the bed here. That guy is a final kill. The entire team gets eliminated, and there's just one team left for us to eliminate here, which definitely shouldn't be an issue for the both of us, since you know, this guy is quite clueless. And yeah, we can just dig into the bed here, grab it, and finish the game. Alright, next up, we're moving to squads. You can see me and my teammate are on the generator. In this squad, which we're currently running, we are like the designated diamond boys, so we just wait until we have enough blocks to bridge to the diamond generator, whilst my other two teammates just kind of wait around until we are done and they can bridge over to middle. So we buy ourselves blocks here. We're kind of deciding on where to go. We choose for the left diamond generator. Now on this map, we should have both rushed a different generator. I grabbed the diamonds. My teammate's just kind of like going to rush the other team because he has an excessive amount of blocks. My other two teammates are now going to middle. I upgrade the generator, and I am going to buy myself some more blocks because my teammates are stupid idiots, and one of them bought a sword on accident, which is an obvious example of something you shouldn't do. But yeah, I buy the blocks, and I'm in middle. I'm able to collect 4 emeralds, which should be enough to upgrade our generator. However, blue team is coming in, so yeah, we're kind of like panicking, thinking that they're going to break our bed. However, amazing kills both of them, and I am going to be able to upgrade the generator here. My teammate upgrades the gen, And we're just waiting on 5 diamonds before we can upgrade all the way to the max level, which should happen right now. And we have a max level generator approximately 1 minute 30 into the game, which is super fast. This basically puts us ahead. However, we're getting rushed, so our next goal is going to be to take out blue team since they are attacking us. And because I have a pretty good amount of blocks and a sword, I choose to rush blue team myself. I'm not really waiting on my teammates. They're trying to just gearing up in the background. We have a max level generator. Over time, we should all basically be getting armor here. But yeah, I'm just kind of going in, trying to do whatever, and my teammate with iron armor pulls up here, which will allow us to kind of like eliminate this team. I break the wrong block because I'm an absolute NPC. However, I get the bed, and we are able to pretty easily clean up this entire team here. I kill the only guy with a sword. I'm chasing the other one down to middle whilst my teammate kills up the last few stragglers that are currently still at their base. And next up, I'm just collecting a little more. My teammate gets green bed because we just side rushed their other side rush, basically making it so there's only one team left in the game, being yellow team. I'm going back to our base. I'm gonna basically wait until I have full iron. All of my teammates already have full iron though, so they are basically all rushing yellow team. And yeah, that's the end. I didn't even get to buy armor. That was a super quick win. Now, this game is a completely different example where the game actually took quite long and the way we played basically made us win by a complete gear difference. Once again, me and my teammate are standing on the generators and we are basically gonna go to our side islands here. However, on this map, you need 32 blocks to go to a side island. So I basically bridge this part. I do a little bridge here until I run out of blocks, and then it's my teammate's turn to finish the bridge. And as soon as I have 3 diamonds, I'm gonna return to our base so I can upgrade our generator and buy myself concrete. At this point, you can see my teammates have already gone to middle, or at least tried to. One of them jumped off. Once again, you don't have to play with the best players. If you're coordinated in what you're doing, you basically can't lose in Bedwars anyway. That's how simple it is. Using this strategy, we have beat a lot of cheaters and also a lot of leaderboard players, like top 10 leaderboard players that are grinding wins. I'm basically fighting these guys in middle so I can get my hands on the emeralds they've been collecting. However, the other one gets away who had all of the emeralds. I'm basically collecting emeralds so I can upgrade the generator next. You can see my teammate already upgraded it to level 2. And with this 4th emerald, I'm going to return to my base and see if we can upgrade our generator to level 3. You might say the game is practically over. There's already one team eliminated 1 minute into the game. However, this game takes a turn for the worse. I'm pretty sure these guys played super annoyingly. Right here, I'm waiting on my teammates to upgrade the generator to level 4 with the diamonds, just so I can upgrade it to the max level with the emeralds. However, none of my teammates got any diamonds, so I'm doing it myself. My teammates that have better gear are currently, you know, rushing the other bases or going to middle to collect a few more emeralds here, and I am able to completely max out the generator. Next up, it's kind of more of a waiting game. We're getting rushed, so we do have to kill this guy, but from here on out, we're just kind of waiting until we all have a full iron armor. Since as soon as we all have full iron, we can basically just, you know, take out the entire team. However, I don't have any armor yet, so I'm kind of just stalling. I do instantly die here, like an absolute noob. As I said before, though, it doesn't matter how good you are at the game. If you just stick to this strategy, you can easily win. I'm basically just waiting until I have full iron. 2 of my teammates already have full iron, the other one is about to get full iron. And from here on out, it should be pretty easy for us to rush the other paces. We unlock the potion table here because we have diamonds spawning at our base, which will become very handy later on in the game. However, for now, it's kind of useless. I would much prefer having one player with full diamond, so they can basically just stall out the other team until your teammates get more stacked. Alright, with all the gear that I need, I'm basically pulling up the middle, and I see probably the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not going to comment on what's currently happening on screen. As you can see, I absolutely could not believe it. However, I do need to kill both of these guys for 2 reasons. First one being, I need the emeralds. Second one being, the skins, bro. We gotta get rid of these guys. Anyway, I get my hands on 9 emeralds and I choose to go back to our base since this will allow me to get Strike It Lucky and regeneration. We already noticed that the green team was playing very annoying and basically camping their base, so regeneration was going to play a pretty huge role in taking them out here. Strike It Lucky, regeneration, and I have 1 emerald to spare, which I'm probably just gonna put in the ender chest. And yeah, from here on out, it's kind of just like a rushing game where we're all just rushing in to kill one team until we eventually get their bed. And whilst we're doing this, we're slowly banking all of the resources so we can, you know, get better, buy ourselves fireballs, buy ourselves full diamonds, stuff like that. I also got the greatest kill steal of my life there by hitting that bow shot. I don't even know how I did that, but yeah. But we can basically mess around here because we know we already have the best stuff. You can see I'm trying to block trap amazing here. However, there's a guy at our base who I didn't even notice. But we can slime him out here. And yeah, honestly, there isn't much to say for this entire portion of the game. We're just kind of all waiting until we can get more geared up. I'm basically waiting until I can get full diamond here. Because with full diamond, I can stall out the entirety of the green team until my teammates can pull up on me and help me break the bed. I take the diamonds, I buy full diamond, and from here on out, it's my job to basically just stall out the other team, try and farm as many kills off of them as possible, just to prevent them from getting any more geared, whilst my teammates get more geared, basically. So you can see I'm going in here. First of all, trying to get the bed. They don't notice for a little bit. However, then they do notice. So, you know, I choose to flee. My teammate is incoming. So I'm luring all of them to this side of the map in hopes my teammate can get the bed. They knock me off the map, and I'm thinking my teammate got the bed here, but he also ended up dying, I'm pretty sure. So sadly, we didn't get the bed. However, as I said before, my only job here is to stall, so I'm just buying a few blocks. I'm going straight back to it. I'm just going over there time and time again to distract them from being able to upgrade their gear, whilst my teammates are also waiting on full diamond and getting fireballs and other stuff so that I can actually break the bed. I decide to bridge up here just to kind of like scare them by doing something, because it kind of makes them think like, oh, maybe he's going for a bed, even though I only have blocks and a sword. I'm literally just here because my teammate throws a fireball and it creates an opening. I do the world's slowest block in, but I do end up getting the bed. And yeah, because both of us have full diamond now, we could just kind of like stab these guys and easily win this fight here. I personally like to target the people with worse gear, since their swords do the same damage as the people with good gear, except you can kill them quicker. So it just kind of, it makes it so you can take less damage over time, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense. Never mind. Anyway, we take that guy's full diamond, we put it in the chest, and now one of our other teammate is also getting full diamond in the background. So yeah, 3 out of the 4 of us now have full diamond. It's just blue team left, who wasn't really attacking us that much. They just had questionable skins. So this should hopefully be a pretty easy way to win the game here. My teammate gets the bed, and now we just only have to kill the blue team, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard. I decided to void the emeralds there just because I don't want the blue team to get any more stacked than they might already be. However, they're in chain armor, so it turns out, you know, it's not going to be that scary. I decided to stab the guy with the questionable skin. The other guy with the questionable skin is also going to get stabbed. And then, yeah, there's just one guy left. We kind of just like beat him up in a quarter, and we win the game.